that largest margin of victory the other night. Just what you think of the overall game and how you guys play.
Yeah, man, for us to get a 40-point win, guys on the sideline having a good time as the clock wind down, it's a good feeling, regardless of how the season's gone. So it's good to get a big win like that, and hopefully that builds momentum. I know we've been saying that all season, but hope it's still there. We got 13 games left, so each game is important. So try to build off and get better from the last one.
Looking at Cody's defense and Brian's, and also the way he can switch, how big is that infusion of those three as far as on the defensive side?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the most effective way for us to guard is to be able to switch and guard one-on-one and force guys to play in a one-on-one situation against us. That's not always comfortable for a lot of players in the league, so as much as we can try to get to that brand of defense is always good for us. But be versatile as well, have different attacks on the defensive side of the ball to make good defensive teams. And so you're seeing something that we may can add going forward with those three.
Is it hard, Kevin, you said you've been saying that all season, is it hard to keep that hope when the results haven't been consistent?
No, it's not hard at all. We love the game, we love to play, we love coming in here and figuring it out. So until we can't no more, we're going to do that.
Hook was talking about the different dynamic that Oso brings as kind of a screener and a roller with the pace that he plays with. What have you noticed when he's setting screens for you?
Yeah, I feel like when we keep it simple, I think when Oso's in the game a lot, we just tell him to do one or two things, and he does it really well. Sprints up to screens, finishes well, great passer, but if we simplify what we're doing as far as, all right, we get a stop, run straight into a screen. If you get it up top, dribble hand off to somebody and then make a play, So we got guys that draw a lot of attention on defense, so usually when, Oso's in the game, we're keeping things that, that's simple for everybody. Him and Ryan, myself, Book, and the game flows a little easier that way.
You talked about the switchable defense. How do you think Cody's been able to come in and have an impact?
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that's been guarding 2 or 3 positions since he got into the league. And, that's his thing is to be able to be versatile on the defensive side of the ball. And so I'm grateful that he's able to get out there and get over the injury and play again. And, offensively, too, somebody that can handle the ball a little bit, initiate, get to the rim, make driving plays. And, I think he's getting his legs up under him, too. So, his jump shot in his offensive game will get there. But we told him last game, it's like, you're playing so hard on defense, and sometimes you might be a little tired on the other end on offense. So, but he has high energy, and we're looking forward to having him in the lineup.
Both Oso and Ryan have just talked about it's their job to stay ready, also bring the energy in the gym every day to help you guys. But what have you seen from that and maybe feeding off them a little bit too?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's everybody's job to come in and get your work in and help one another. And, minutes for them have been, sporadic. You never know when they're going to jump in the game. But I think here lately, you get some confidence and you get some reps, you go out there and play your game, play freely. So you see that with them. And that comes from just the hard work that they put in behind the scenes. They're true pros, man. They're only going to get better, too.
You mentioned before about keeping it simple. Is it simple to be simple on offense after a stop so you can get in transition and do it, or is it more challenging to be simple after you've given up?
Yeah, I think, I mean, it's definitely a game that is easier when you get stops, for one. But you can play random and simple if they make a shot, too, you know what I'm saying? So, and you're seeing most of the time when we get back into the game from being down early or we stretch the lead, it's because we're doing things fast and precise and we're not playing deep into the clock. When we play deep into the clock, then that's when we got to resort to shooting tough shots and maybe getting a turnover, maybe playing in the crowd. It's easier for the defense to lock in with 3 or 4 seconds left on the clock. They can run and double, get their hands on some basketball. So if we playing in early clock, they don't feel as confident in making those risky plays as far as trying to get a steal or running the trap and leaving somebody wide open. So we got to fight, try and play to the end of the clock, but trying to get things early, but make it efficient as well. So quick actions is always good for us.
Coach was saying how you stress, this needs to be better. We have to do this better. We need to do this a different way. How did you grow into that element of your game where you're verbally constantly saying, hey, look, We got to do this way, or we have to do this different.
I don't do that. I mean, I don't say, yo, coach, we got to do this.
Okay.
This is his team. You know what I'm saying? I'm there to be of assistance. If he need me to do anything, if I got some suggestions on what may happen, I'm coming to him and asking him. I'm not telling him what to do. I'm asking him, yo, coach, what you think? We should do this right here. If you don't think so, all right, then I move on. You know what I'm saying? So it's a subtle. I know in your word, and it's a subtle. There's a word that may be off a little bit when you're asking me that question, but I've never been that telling somebody what to do. But yeah, I've been in the league for a long time, and if I see something, coaches give me the leeway to just come to him if I see something out there that may be different. I think everyone on the team has that, type of confidence to go to coach with that stuff. But I'm not telling him what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening and giving suggestions, and if it helps, it helps. If he doesn't take it, then move on to the next thing.
How much are you scoreboard watch specifically with Dallas?
Say it again.
How much are you scoreboard watching this time of year specifically with Dallas playing?
I'm scoreboard watching every game from the start to end of the season. I'm always watching the scores. I'm not necessarily worried about the standings. You know what I'm saying? We just got to focus on us as much as possible. And that stuff like that you can't control. Can't control where Dallas going. And obviously you want to pass them up, but I don't want to focus my mind on what they're doing. I don't want to focus on us as much as possible.
What about Texas?
I'm focused on that, bro. I'm focused on that.